I'm Ellie. Closing our heart is not the same thing as protecting our heart. When it comes to relationships, I'm going to give you my perspective on relationships right now to bring form to how, even though I have a certain viewpoint on relationships right now, I am still not closing my heart. And I am not closing my heart because I know that my ability, my capacity to feel love is my connection to the divine, to myself, to joy, to bliss. And so I will never close my heart. Yet still, I deeply protect my heart. So let's talk about it. When it comes to relationships, romantic relationships right now, I have a couple of viewpoints. The first thing I think of, and I even see a vision of this, it's quite amusing to me. When I think of relationships, romantic relationships, I picture myself kicking a bucket. Like, it's this energy of, get away from me, bucket. And I just imagine myself kicking this bucket full of water. That part of me is saying, I value peace, and I am viewing relationships right now as a source of having to deal with things that come against my peace. And so I have this, kick this, get away from me bucket, get away from me relationships. I also have this part of me that is like a fire breathing dragon. I could picture myself having this fire energy coming through and just and this part of me is demanding that I protect myself from romantic relationships that are out of alignment for me. I am not going to allow myself to be in partnerships where people hurt me when they are hurt, when they make me responsible for their pain and their childhood wounds and all this stuff without any accountability on their behalf. So, and at the same time, there's a part of me that is open to relationships. I'm open to a romantic partnership, although I have no care to look for one. And I am going to be very cautious if I was approached by someone, because for me, I am only allowing myself to be in partnerships with someone who is very conscious. They are able to take accountability and responsibility for their own feelings, emotions, and actions. And so someone that I would allow into a partnership with me would have to be someone very strong, very conscious, and very aligned. And it would take a very lot for me to, I would have to really see the proof in the pudding. Do you know what I'm saying? But the whole time, my heart is open. My heart is open to love. Love is not the same as allowing someone into our life. Love is not the same as, letting people walk all over us. We can feel love. We can feel love just for love's sake. We can feel love not even directed at anything, just directed out into the all of everything. And when we are here, we feel home and peace and joy. We feel good. So, it is not the same we're actually not protecting our heart when we allow circumstances and people to close our heart. We are actually not protecting ourselves. We are hurting ourselves. We can love people from afar. We can be conscious enough to understand the human predicament and to understand even why people act the way they do, why people don't take responsibility for their own actions and pain, and why people do things to hurt us. All of these things, we can have beautiful understanding of the human predicament, and how quite difficult it is actually. And we can allow that knowledge and our own love that we emanate from our own chest to allow us to easily forgive and to easily love, in many cases from afar. But to close our heart down is to close the door to our own joy and our own happiness, our own bliss. And so never do I close my heart down. Oh, I'm hungry. If you heard that, my belly is rumbling. And we can extend this out into the world as well. We're all looking out into the world and seeing all of these difficult, heartbreaking things, terrifying things happen, and I refuse to close my heart here as well. I refuse to allow things that are happening to rob me of my joy and my peace and my bliss. My own life force energy, our love is lighting us up from the inside out. So I never close my heart. I guard my heart from people and experiences that could dim my own inner flame. I know that I am the guardian. We are all the guardians of our own inner flame. No one can do that for us. So important. And I know that part of protecting my inner flame, our inner flame, is to keep our heart open. And so when it comes to love, we do not have to even like someone to love them. We can just recognize the soul of someone, recognize that they are part of the oneness that we are a part of, all sparks of God, divine sparks. And so when we are from here, when we are moving from here, when we are allowing our hearts to not close, to emanate love, to feel love, self-love emanating outwards to others, we are home with self, protecting self. We are not allowing our own peace and our own joy and bliss to be robbed. And yet we can still protect ourselves. We can still protect ourselves by setting boundaries. When we love with boundaries, we are not abandoning ourselves. We are not hurting ourselves, our own inner flame. We are choosing to love so much that we become love. And because of the laws of the universe, we attract always who we are being. So if you want more love, feel love, be love, feel love so much that you become love. And protect yourself, not with closing your heart, but with boundaries. We can love and say, you no longer have a seat at my table. We can love and say, I do not agree with your behavior and your choices. And we can still love. And this is our superpower. This is how we guarantee that our inner flame never goes down, that we have life force energy moving through us, and that we are attracting the highest good for ourselves. When we are in alignment with love energy, the most powerful energy on the planet, we are attracting our highest good. And I love that this love that I refuse to close my heart, and the love that I feel so strongly that I have become love, allows me to not need a romantic relationship. This puts me in a power position. Now, because I do not need love, because I am providing my own love for myself straight from the source, straight from me, which I am a part of, a spark of the source, one with the source, I do not need a romantic relationship. And so I can be extra careful to protect my heart by really looking clearly, seeing, is this person going to be in alignment with my highest good? Do they have the capacity to love? This is so important. Not everyone has the capacity to love. Some people are so closed down by their own pain, their own fear, their own childhood wounds, their own experiences and projections and beliefs of themselves and others, that they do not have the capacity to love. That was a really hard lesson for me to learn. I thought that if I just loved someone enough, that if I just explained again and again, if I said it like this, if I showed them this, that they could love me. No. I learned the hard way that not everyone has the capacity to love, to meet me in love, and that is okay. And I choose still anyways not to close my heart, because I choose love. I choose to feel love and be love and flame the inner flame in my own chest, to expand my own joy, my own love, my own bliss, regardless of what is happening externally, regardless of who I come into contact with. And this is power. This is beauty. Okay, let's get a little shaman heart card. I want to get a new deck. Need some deck money. And I'm going to call that in. Collective, 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 collective. Oh, these are backwards. Let's see, one more time. Collective. How are you doing? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All right, yay, we got a taker. Let's see. Beautiful. Can you see this card? Okay. Message. Your shaman heart wants you to know that you are a powerful creator, and that by using the portal of your imagination, you can design and bring your dreams to life. Put your heart in your hands and let them lead the way. Allow the colors to flow and the songs to arise within you. Your own life is your greatest masterpiece of art. Get to work and paint your picture. The medicine, vision. The dreaming hand. I want to color my world outside the lines. Tell the truth with my soul designs. A brand new canvas every day, filled with pictures I create. Beautiful. Thank you for being here. I would love it if you would like this video. If you're still here, support me by subscribing. Help me to light up the place with you. Speak to me in the comments. I would love to hear from you. What's on your heart? What's on your mind? And what do you want to talk about? Because I will definitely be back with you soon. Thank you.